What a year for Case Keenum in 2017, ranking second in the NFL in both completion percentage and total QBR, and sixth in touchdown to interception ratio and first down percentage. His 22 touchdown passes were just 2 fewer than he had in his first 5 seasons combined. So talking to NFL Nation's Jeff Legwold in Denver, who was at the press conference today, he said, he is such a good fit there for a number of reasons. Accuracy is so important in their system. His ability to throw on the move, come out of play action, his decisions under duress. Is that how you see it?
And buying time in the pocket, a lot like John Elway did back then. He's a smaller version, maybe not as athletic, not the arm strength that John Elway had, but they were looking for a solution at quarterback. And the truth of the matter is, the Broncos have always liked Case Keenum. We've pointed out this week, and it's worth pointing out again, that Gary Kubiak brought him into the NFL with the Houston Texans. Gary Kubiak is now in the Broncos front office. The Broncos expressed an interest in trading for Case Keenum 2 years ago when he was with the Los Angeles Rams, and the two sides could not agree to a deal. And so Keenum finished out his time in L.A. before going to Minnesota, where he won the starting job and played his way into this contract with the Denver Broncos.
I think the Broncos still, to a certain extent, perceive themselves as a team a little bit like Minnesota last year, where you get solid quarterback play, you have enough of a group around him that you can make a deep run. Now, the question is, are they still that kind of team? Have they lost too much of that veteran leadership from that Super Bowl core on the defense? Have they built the offensive line to a point where they can protect him the way Minnesota did last year? Are they going to put a running game together with him? So those are questions to be answered. But I think the Broncos have, for the last couple of years, have just been looking for some sort of reliability at that position. Coming off the year Case Keenum just had, he obviously brings that.
And even though it was Von Miller on Twitter lobbying for Kirk Cousins in Denver, they still got a good one. You know, Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback coming off a great season. But Wade Phillips is gone. You know, Aqib Talib now has moved on. The defense, you're right, Dan, it's not the same. It's not as good. It's not as dominant. So Case is going to have to do more than just take care of the football. I know that was the old formula in Denver when they had that. We just need a quarterback that won't turn it over, that'll take care of it, that can run the ball. It's going to be a little difference for Case, I think. They're going to want him to put up, 20, 30 points at times because they may need that. This defense did struggle.
Well, look where that team has invested money. In its wide receivers, Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders, running back, C.J. Anderson. Now they have a quarterback to complement those guys. They're going to need more out of that offense because the defense is going to be hard-pressed to produce at the level it has in past seasons.
They have the number 5 overall pick, and John Elway has promised to keep firing away at quarterback. How do you think that plays in?
I think this, on the number 5 pick, I think that if there were a quarterback there that they really liked, I think that they'd have no issues taking him. But I think that they love the position they're in because they feel like, right now, they have a quarterback, so they don't have to do anything at 5. If one of those stud players happens to fall to them because everyone else is going up to get quarterbacks, they're happy to do that. If another team wants to trade up to come get one of the quarterbacks or stud players, they're happy to trade back and accumulate more picks. I can tell you this, right now, they are wide open on this, whereas before, coming into free agency, had they not gotten one of these guys, they would have wanted to make sure that they came out of the draft with a quarterback. They don't feel that way anymore.